Good morning, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to share a vlog video with you all of my experience of receiving the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, I actually did go with Johnson&Johnson. That was the decision that I made to go with it. Now, I would like to share that this is my experience of what I went through, and I am not giving any medical advice and not going to tell you whether you should get it or not get it. I am just simply here to share my experience with you. I believe in vaccines, so I am going to share my experience of it. I will be very truthful of what I experienced and what I went through. Now, I must say that we all know right now that Johnson&Johnson vaccine has been paused. I actually received my vaccine, I want to say it was 4 or 5 days before the vaccine was paused. So I want to share with you all my experience, how I'm feeling, and continue to give you an update. Good morning. So I am currently here at the vaccine site for COVID-19 to get my shot. So we finally decided to go through with it and get the shots. And I'm here. There is like security everywhere. There's cops. Not really sure why, but this place is loaded with cops everywhere, and they have like designed parking. So I am about to get out, and let's see how long this wait is. So I am like headed to the line. It looks like a lot of people are here. Like I said, there's lots of security and cops here, making sure everyone is social distancing. There's military here. Seems like a lot of people are getting in and out pretty fast, so hopefully it won't be too bad of a wait. Currently all registered. And now headed to the waiting room. So after receiving the vaccine, you have to go to observation. So now I'm in observation for 15 minutes. They have nurses on standby. They have paramedics here. So far, no reactions. It's been about 10 minutes now. So you have to wait for a soldier to come over and just check on you before you are allowed to leave the observation. All right, vaccine is completed. Observation was good. It was pretty fast. Did not last too long. I think total time it was here maybe 30 minutes total. Okay, so I just got done getting vaccinated, and I must say, like, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. So it took me a total of like 30 minutes, and that's including the 15 minutes observation. I must say, so far, it's been about 45 minutes now. I'm back in my car, and I must say that my arm is so sore already, like very, very tender. At the beginning, once I got the vaccine, obviously I could tell that there was a needle going in, but then it was like really a powerful like kick once you got like halfway through. So it was pretty strong, and so my arm is pretty sore right now. So let's just see. I'll update you guys in like a couple hours later on today and just see how I'm feeling, see how things are going. But I must say the site was really nice. Everyone was very, very nice. It is basically operated by soldiers and nurses. Very nice site. They offer you water. They recommend that you drink lots of water. So they have water everywhere for you to drink. And they're maintaining it very well as far as like making sure everyone is 6 feet apart and wearing masks. They won't let you in without it. So great operation, and I'll keep you guys updated on how it's going later on. So there's the site there, and I must say that it is definitely like something that you see on movies. And what I mean by that is that it is being operated by soldiers and nurses. And so like they tell you exactly like where to go, how to go next, but there's soldiers everywhere, and you're basically 6 feet apart from everyone. No one can be by each other. Like, it's operated very well, but something that you see on the movies, like something that you feel would be unreal. Okay, so it's been roughly about 4 hours since I got the vaccine, and I must say that I have lost like all of my energy. I'm so exhausted, so tired. So I am going to go home and take a nap. I guess the best way to explain how I'm feeling is that I feel like I just took like melatonin and I have like no energy, but it hit me like out of nowhere quickly, very fast. So I'm gonna go home, take a nap, and then I'll update you guys later on how I'm feeling and if everything's all good. So it's been roughly about 7 hours since I got the vaccine, and I must say that I am just exhausted, very weak, tired. My legs are starting to ache, kind of like flu-like symptoms in my legs, and then as well as slight headache. I'm also currently waiting for my kids to come from school, and then after that, I think I'm just gonna like maybe take a warm shower and just crawl into the bed. I feel so weak, so I'll keep you guys updated on how I'm feeling a little later, or maybe tomorrow. I'm currently in the bed. I feel horrible. I feel exactly how I look. Oh, my body is aching so bad. So I just took some pain medicine. I'm gonna see if that's gonna help. I am aching so bad. Definitely feels like I have the flu. So as far as my experience, I later that day after I received the vaccine, I came home. I was very fatigued, very, very tired. And later that day, I began to get like lower pains in my leg and lots of muscle aches. And so I decided that I was going to go ahead and try to lay down. So I laid down for just a bit, took a nap, I would say probably about a 30-minute nap. And after my nap, I woke up to just feeling like I completely had the flu. My entire body was aching. I had a slight headache and I just didn't feel too good. So at that point, I asked my spouse to give me Tylenol, and so I took Tylenol. And I know that they tell you with the vaccine that you should drink lots of water after receiving it, so I proceeded to drink lots of water and just decided to go to sleep. So typically my bedtime is around like 9 or 10 p.m. At this point it was 7 p.m. and I was already in bed. Now I did have to go to work the next morning. I proceeded to get up to go to work and only made it through probably about 4 hours of my shift, which is not typical for me. I was not able to continue to go through my day. So at that point, I did leave work early and I came home and I felt just terrible. My entire body, it actually felt like I was experiencing the flu. And if any of you have ever experienced the flu, you would know that your body just aches, muscle pains, your body aches a lot, my eyes, my head. It was just really, really difficult. So later that day, after coming home, I went ahead and took a nap and lay down, and I was just snuggled in the bed. Didn't have any energy to get up to do anything whatsoever, no appetite at all. Later that day, I continued to try to rest, and it just seemed that it was just getting worse. And my husband just had to kind of keep reminding me that, no, you don't have the flu. Just him being able to support me and remind me that I didn't have the flu just kind of helped me get through what I was going through. But it was really tough going through it because you felt like literally like you have the flu. It was really tough. So, but I will say that after day 2, the third morning that I woke up, I was off that day and actually began to feel a little better. I was able to get up and make breakfast and again took more Tylenol. So Tylenol is kind of what helped me get through the process of what I was feeling and how I was feeling. So I just want to let you know that my experience, I did feel like I had the flu afterwards, where my spouse did get a vaccine and my spouse felt none of it, more of just the pain in the arm, sore arm. So our experience was completely different. And so I would just like to let you all know that experiences can be completely different from person to person. Now, going back to knowing that now this Johnson & Johnson has been paused, does it raise concerns? Absolutely, it does raise concerns. This was a very fast approaching pandemic that happened. And so I understand that everyone across the board looking at whether or not they should get this vaccine, because the vaccine was approached very fast, formulated very quickly. And so obviously it would raise concerns before any of this has happened with Johnson & Johnson. So yes, there are a few concerns. If you had to ask me, would I take back getting Johnson & Johnson? I don't believe so. I believe that I am okay. I feel okay. I'm very sorry for whoever is going through what they're going through with the experience, a bad experience with this vaccine. I appreciate the fact that they have paused it to look into it more. But like I said, I am an advocate of being vaccinated, and I am very thrilled and very happy that I did go through with getting the vaccine. But with the flags being raised of the concern of it being paused right now, obviously we are keeping our eye on everything that the CDC is recommending for us to do. There is a link what you can look up to see symptoms and things that you can look out for if you did receive the Johnson & Johnson. So me and my family, we're just kind of keeping an eye on that and just watching everything that we can. And like I said, as of now, I am feeling really good, and I would like to update you guys. I would say in a couple weeks I'll update you guys and just kind of let you know how I've been feeling and how everything's going. And if you could think of any questions that you have to ask me about receiving the vaccine, or any questions about any of this or my experience, please comment below, and when I do the update, I will let you guys know, and I'll answer those questions for you.